The date was June 1, 2016. By then, Solis had represented Chicago's 25th Ward on the City Council for 20 years. But suddenly two special agents in suits wanted to talk to him at his home on Delano Court. They sat near the kitchen, and they told him to listen, not talk. Then, for approximately 45 minutes, representatives began sharing audio and video recordings with Solis. Or, as one agent described it, they presented Mr. Solis with some of the evidence we had obtained. But before he had chance ask Solis for a wire, Solis said he wanted to speak lawyer. FBI Special Agent Ryan McDonald painted the scene for jurors Tuesday while testifying in the corruption trial of once powerful former City Councilman Edward M. Burke. The confrontation McDonald described turned out to be a pivotal moment in Chicago history, even if the public did not realize it until years later. In fact, McDonald said, the FBI chose not to execute search warrants at Solis' offices because if it had, the investigation would have been public knowledge. Instead, Solis eventually agreed to work for the FBI. On Tuesday, the jury saw and heard the recordings made by Solis. This helped lead to a sweeping racketeering indictment against Burke in 2019. These included a call on August 26, 2016, in which Burke asked Solis recommend a good firm, Klafter Burke, to the group trying redevelop Chicago's old post office. Burke is accused trying to bolster the business of then private property tax appeals firm Klafter Burke Old Post Office developer 601 W Companies LLC. In the same meeting, Burke offered to make a marketing arrangement for Solis. Jurors also watched video of a Sept. 26, 2016, meeting between Burke and Solis in Burke's office at City Hall. Solis told Burke there might be an opportunity with the old post office. Burke can be seen in the video wearing a pinstripe suit with an American flag lapel pin, standing in front of what appears to be a painting of the Great Chicago Fire. The retrospective Origins Burke investigation comes eve of 5th anniversary FBI raid Burke's offices November 29, 2018. But McDonald also made clear that Burke was not the target. The feds were initially in their crosshairs when they upset Solis in June 2016. Assistant U.S. Attorney Diane MacArthur asked McDonald whether there was any expectation at the outset of Solis' collaboration that it would have anything to do with Edward Burke. McDonald replied no. Rather, a search warrant application filed days before the confrontation with Solis linked him to then Illinois House Speaker Michael Madigan. Solis also helped the feds build a separate racketeering case against Madigan, who faces his own trial in April. Burke is currently on trial on charges of racketeering, bribery and extortion. Despite Solis' prominent role in the case, prosecutors say they have no plans to call him to the witness stand. Defense attorneys say they will do it when it's their turn, but they didn't make that promise to the